Hey, hey.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm just having my coffee. Just waking up over here.
Nice.
But
Okay, so the format we agreed on is what, 90 seconds to 3 minutes?
yeah, I didn't know what you wanted to play up to, but
Mm-hmm.
I thought would start like that, and if my coffee hasn't kicked in well enough, we might have to give me some more time, but we'll see how that goes to start.
Sounds good. So let's just say first to 10 for now.
Okay,
I feel like it's gonna be an adoption on one side, so we'll just see first to 10 and then we can take it from there, right?
done,
Okay, awesome.
done. All right. I feel like I'm just gonna try the first game playing like a pretty quick opening and see how that sort of plays out. He's like very, very quick too. I need her to be a lot slower. I need her to be a lot slower. Okay. Take that. Probably the rook over makes sense. Queen b8, I have this. Yeah, that was fortunate. I noticed that. I figured she might go rook d8, but this is I think this is nicer. Open everything up. And I think we just threaten a mate and rook.
Yeah, I might have already thrown my first game.
That's okay. This is as long as you get a point in there, you're doing better than TSM. Always remember that.
Oh no. Too soon. Too soon.
Okay, so she does have this, unfortunately, so I think I'm gonna go for just the exchange. I saw probably one of the best memes I've seen so far was Big Hero 6, and it was called Big 06 with the TSM logo.
Oh god. I love that actually. Wait, did you wake up for that game?
No, I slept right before it on purpose.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, let's go next. Okay,
Okay, we're going
so
next. We're going next.
first to 10 is looking like it's gonna happen less than an hour.
Oh, this is a time trial now.
Oh, uh-oh. We're adding another layer of challenge for Amon.
Here we go. I'm gonna play this opening. I like my B6 boys. Mate in China, thanks for 33 months. I've it's rare that I'm playing like a match where I have to be super quick, but I'm having coffee at the same time. It's actually kind of like weird for me. Usually I'm like drinking and like the energy's all time high. I mean, I got some energy right now, but it's a different type of energy. It's kind of like a little bit mellow energy, so I feel like it's not the best for playing time mods and everything, but we're gonna make it work. What's up, Daniel Moreno? Let's take. Yeah, I think so, kitten. I think so. So I'm going for light squares here. Knight c4. I'm definitely inviting this to go rook g8. So pretty much full light square play here. That's the goal. Yeah, Hikaru did just join TSM. You have to be careful not to like if you're betting on League and you bet against TSM, you're betting against Hickey. Castle this way. Probably pick that pawn off if I'm allowed to. G5 maybe, or actually F5 looks good because I don't think she wants to take. I have time odds and I'm going for an opposite bishop game down a pawn. This is definitely an interesting strat by me.
Yes, also, I'm thinking too much.
So I was actually planning to just leave that pawn hanging and hope you just never take it, but unfortunately you
I
started
I was
calculating.
like, I don't know if this is like okay for me though. That's the thing. All right.
probably. Like, I basically want to do something like that, but not really too sure if it works. Can't really get away with taking it just yet. I think we're gonna have to sort of abandon this bishop here. Just try to hit the pawns. This is close to working. Not quite though, eh? Let's get that bishop up. And maybe I should go defend that pawn, but being a little greedy here. Did we go for this? I feel like we got no time. We gotta go for it. I have 20 seconds. Not a lot of time here. Sometimes I just gotta send it in.
I'm scared.
Take this. King g3. I guess we gotta take. This pawn's defended. Don't really have much here, but I have a strong bishop and a safe king. And in a blitz, can't underestimate that. Can't underestimate a safe king. Okay. Just take a bunch of pawns. I don't know. Okay, let's try to just take all the pawns. Okay, I should bring my king up, technically.
We take those.
Hey, you're supposed to play king f2. What is this?
What do you mean?
What is this good move, queen g4?
I have like 90 seconds.
Oh man, this is tough. A queen hang, and then I can say that. Oh, I just hung my queen. I can just say I hung my queen. You know? Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I had a good chance there with 1 second. I just hung my queen. Unlucky.
All right. That was close. That was close.
Yeah, that was definitely close. Although I'm pretty sure I should have defended some of my kingside pawns. I think I gave you like 6 or 7.
I love how you just gave me all of them. Every single one of them was a free gift.
I think once I tossed 2 of them, I was like, you may as well just take the third. Just have it. Just have it.
Once you give up one pawn, the rest are gone as well. At least I can say I'm not adopted already.
Well,
this is
you were
good
adopted
news.
already. That'd be a quick 10 games.
Okay, but I mean, like, I won't get adopted anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. What's up, Brando? Right, e4. I don't know. Start expanding a little bit here. These positions where they go e5, d5 often work out really well for white, surprisingly. I think you'd think that these work out for black, but most of the time I find they work out for white. Just because b4 is long term guaranteed to happen. You go like rook b1, bishop b3. Yeah, rook b1, b4 is always really nice. Bishop out. That's a pawn. Take that. Now we stop the knight going to c5. We're up a pawn. Has to be good. Let's get a trade in there. Okay. You don't want to trade the bishop. I'm gonna put it there and say it's not looking too good. Maybe tickle the rook, queen b3 or something. This is an unfortunately annoying square to give up. So what do we want to do? Maybe this. Bishop back, cover this pawn. Okay. Somehow do we hang on to the pawns here? I think we do. g5, we'll have to move the queen. I like my queen on c4. I like my queen on c4. Let's try to just do that right now. Let's try to do that. Gotta get rid of this knight. Oh, nice little DC for the boys there. Thick. Yeah, appreciate the bits there. Shot on the go again. Let's go a rook out of the pin here. Lost a little time there. It's a little unfortunate, but we survive. We survive. Let's do something with this knight, like kick that knight out. That's like number one on the agenda. Maybe knight b3. It's more forcing. Actually, no, I like knight d3. I like knight d3. Take this way. I think this is okay. Like this. I think we take this. Wow. Okay, I'm not really going to calculate that. I'm just going to go here. And I'm hoping I can make bishop takes c3 happen. Yeah, I think it was kind of going to be forced there. Let's put the rook on c4 maybe. And let's start to advance some of these pawns. Queen e3 can always happen. And okay, it's a bit of a tricky move there, eh? That's an annoying one. So I think we'd like to just trade queens like that, basically. If I could just trade queens, I think it's a good thing. Let's go this way. That rook on c6. Let's get it in there. And try to take some pawns here. Now let's push a5. Push a6 if she lets me. Now let's get the king in. Push all the way. And pretty low time here. Yeah, we got the mate there.
The time. Oh my god, okay.
That was close. You could have been, I think, a little trickier at the end there.
I'm so bad at being tricky and bullet because I always like try to play objective moves, but I need to stop doing that.
Oh yeah, I can almost never find objectively good moves, so it's actually easier that way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get better. I'll just like.
I mean, you don't have to. You could just stay the same. That's chill.
No. I wanna win. I know that we don't have stakes on this, but I still wanna win. This is like the 6-year long grudge match, I guess.
2-1, barely a lead so far, and that game was, that was very stressful. That was not a guarantee at all.
Yeah. What's your bullet rating?
Unfortunately, I had a night with some alcoholic beverages, which put me just below 3,000. But I recently was 3,000. I think 2,950.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But remember, that's with chess.com, coming to my door Christmas caroling and giving me 150 elo. So
right.
That's factored in. That's factored in.
Here we go again.
There we go. All right, so we're just playing the exact same game?
Why not? It went well enough for me.
Okay. Normally they go like that. This is also makes a lot of sense. Put the knight on b6 here, guys. Put the knight on b6 here. Feels good there. So the nice thing is now if d5, it's going to really invite her to play e5, which is what we want. We really want that. So yeah, I think this move is good for that reason. Knight c4 next. Interesting. Okay, let's put the knight there anyway. Take with the b pawn. It looks a little scarier. I don't know if it truly is, but it looks scarier. And I think I can castle here. Like it. I know it looks like it could be scary, but I'm kind of fine with it. the rook over or something. Maybe this rook. I don't need a rook on the a file. Actually, a5 knight to b4 check. That could be something. Just looks annoying. We could try that. Okay. I'm thinking what I want to do is reroute this knight to d6 now. Trying to stop f5 at the same time. Not sure if she can take that. Don't think so. She should lose. Just go rook b5. So I want to put the knight on f5 now. And maybe I can just throw some rook down there, like b4 or b3, and sacrifice it. Hello, Omid. What's going on, bud? What's going on? I'm definitely going to put some music on after this game, I think. Let's put the knight in here, actually. Looks a little more aggro. Definitely have to go c3. And I think some combination of bishop f8 and queen a4 should be GG. I think queen a4 wins here. Quite win, eh? Should have just gone a4. It's a little annoying. Okay, let's protect that. I think a4 next, still about to win and just sack there. It'd be nice to get a real sort of sexy mate, but I'm not sure we're gonna get that. Oh man, I'm really getting tempted here. Really getting tempted. Oh man, there's so many fun things here. This is just a tragedy. I'm gonna lose this game because I'm having a good time. Oh no. There's so many things that I want to play. There's so many things that I want to play. Rook here. Let's go rook here. Queen a4, I can take it, which is sick. Useful. Might be some like knight h5 that she throws in. We should go knight takes d5 here. Take and go queen b3, queen d5, and as long as we play on the light squares here, we should be chilling.
Oh my god, I threw that game so hard. I felt like there was no way your attack was gonna work.
I felt like there was no way my attack wasn't gonna work, and then it started not
Really?
working.
Yeah, okay, so like your attack was looking so good. I feel like I almost countered that attack. Damn, that was close though. That was really close.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was maybe just like one like very important move you had to play, and then it was probably
Mhm.
all okay. Especially when the knight got to f6. I was like,
Yeah.
it felt like it was gonna be one of those classic games where I'm looking for some beautiful, beautiful checkmate, trying to like be a puzzle rush, and I just find nothing and lose.
True. All right. That was interesting. Man, these games are wild.
Okay. All right, it's time for my pocket pick, e4.
Oh. Still not an E4 player, huh?
Nope.
Some things never change.
My level 2 power spike right here. Yeah. Guys, anyone have any Rui Lopez theory? Dan, I'm going to put some music on. Would you be able to just let me know if it maybe sounds decent with the levels?
Let me go listen real quick.
So I'm just going to put some on right now.
Alright.
Yeah, so just let me know. Gotta get a little music on, eh, boys? Yeah, e4, I have no clue. I have no clue.
It sounds good to me.
Okay, dang. Cheers, bud.
Want to turn up slightly? You can probably get away with it.
Did you say music up slightly?
Slightly. Very slightly.
And if we can ever get away with putting music up more, let me know, eh? I really don't know anything about E4. It's tragic. Rook D1 next, I guess. I feel like this pawn is quite strong. Okay, if she goes queen d7, which I think she might, I think e5 and knight, sorry, e6 and knight e5 is winning. That looks like a great move. Yeah, looks like a really good move. Okay, queen there, still e6 and knight e5. I think I'm still winning the same way. Got a bunch of checks here. A rook that's sort of not, it's not really hanging. It's not really hanging, but I think it's hard for her to get out of all this. Jimzinho. You know, if your rook on c4 was a pawn, you'd be really chilling here.
I wish.
Like if the rook on c7, or the rook went to c7 and the pawn went to c4, that'd be the life.
For sure, if I only had like connected, you know.
And this is
Ah,
nice. It's a
okay.
force mate.
Chess is a hard game.
Nice little
Nice
force
checkmate. That was really, really nice. That was actually super nice.
Knight
Alright, I
f8
need to
is that
back.
one square. I think that there's the, was it Kramnik or something that missed like a checkmate in one with a knight on f8. It's one of the like tactics in chess that everyone misses. It's just the weirdest type of mate.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one coming. No, I knew like my position was going downhill. I just didn't expect it to be that bad so soon.
Oh, but you can't. Yeah, at some point though, you can't even like calculate ahead to those things. You just gotta play the position. If it happens, it happens.
Pretty much. All right, I need to play better. I don't know. This is looking like pretty fast.
There was
First
two.
to 10.
Well, there was two really close ones. I think that if you were a little trickier when my time is like, let's say under 10 seconds,
yeah.
like you take the last game as an example, I was able to get a position where I had the queen against your bishop, and it's just like so easy to be on the light squares there.
For sure.
But if you like had a knight instead of the bishop, it's so much harder to deal with.
Whoa! Am I getting like bullet coaching during the match? Is this like some quality bullet coaching?
It might be, but I'm not a registered bullet chess author like Hikaru Nakamura, so I'm not sure we can trust what I'm saying.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna, use some of this for the upcoming game because I feel like this will be, useful.
All right, let's see then.
All right.
All right. E6, fake it till you make it. Probably knight g8 is the play next. e5, I think we take this and just close it up. It's not the best position, but certainly not the worst. Okay, this feels like one we have to be very careful of. Let's actually get my king the heck out of there. I don't want to allow that. I want to go like h5, knight h6, control f5. I know this is hanging, but I think it's more important to take that. Now I'm going to be greedy. I know, it's just shameful what I just did. I really did take it.
I didn't even look at that pawn. Like, when you just automatically assume someone can't take something?
Yeah, I did that with my entire king side a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, that's actually protected. I'm like blind. I swear. Oh, it's fine.
It's fine, she says. I appreciate the optimism.
Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. I didn't want that piece anyways.
Well, then, glad to do business with you, because you don't have it. Okay.
It's always
Here,
to somebody's
here,
favor.
Here. And then, like, queen h4. Looks pretty decent. I'm gonna try that. Just because I get an open file for my rook, plus the queen pressuring over here, I think it's tough. Definitely expect this. I'll get the queen out. And I feel like with this hanging, kind of the right stuff here. Get to F5. Naren, thanks for the 1500 bits. Cheers, man. Dan, would you be able to just make a quick command, like exclamation mark match, just like let people know what we're playing to, like the time odds and first to 10, and just.
I thought that's what Alan was doing. That's why he was asking.
Okay, perfect.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I think it's just the. Can we put it on the title then as well if it's not there? Cheers. And you can put her link as well, just so people know. Her Twitch link, I mean. Count
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
money.
this is just looking very lost.
Yeah, so about that piece, maybe if you...
maybe I don't want to throw it away. Okay, no, but like, you gave me a queen, I had to return the favor at some point, so...
Oh, okay, so am I expecting a couple pieces in the next couple of games to equal the value of the queen?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
I can give you 2 reminder pieces to make it fair.
Well, in that case, I might start investing a queen early in these matches. This is really paying off for me.
That's true.
That's actually big
If
brain.
you give out a queen, then you get 3 games back in exchange, right?
I never thought about that, but this is new strats we're developing here.
New strats, alright.
A5. Whoa. These are big plays here.
It's a sacrifice. It's necessary.
So I always like doing this, DE5, because it means that this pawn just kind of sits there. It kills the bishop, which is nice. Don't know about knight D5. Not usually my style, but we'll try this one. Takes, then the E pawn looks a little weak, a little shaky. Just hit that pawn. I'm gonna stop this.
It's necessary.
Okay. Could have just moved my queen first, but this knight h4 move is kind of, you know, it's just there. Let's guard that. There is knight g5, which I'm a little concerned about. Let's get that queen out to h5. Yeah, I said I was concerned about it. I didn't really do anything about it, which is always strange. So now we're gonna have to try to justify this tactically. f5 is in the air. Knight takes h3, f5. It's got a really good attack. What's up, Eddie Barber? How you doing this fine evening, sir? All right, we're done the coffee. We're busting into the booster juice, boys. Oh, Dan, would you be able to open that, bud?
I got you.
I'm hard pressed for time. It's a pit stop. We're going into the pits.
How does this feel so over, Eddie?
Oh, this is a huge troll.
Well, the bishop on a7 is using a pair of binoculars to participate in the position, so that's part of it.
Okay.
I think that's part of it.
Alright.
Okay. Could take with the bishop, but I'm gonna make a more direct threat. Bishop was threatening f7, but I didn't want her to like sack or something. I don't know. I feel like I have mate with like f6 coming up. Although admittedly this might have been just a stronger move. There's 2 knights hanging though. I can't really complain here.
It's necessary.
Alright, well, most of this doesn't want to come off, but. Here you are.
Thanks, Dane.
Holes open for you.
Oh, as long as I got a hold in, you know. Just bishop here. Should lead to mate.
It's necessary.
I guess queen or bishop takes e3 is possible, but not exactly. Just make sure there's no checks, and this should be mate next move. Okay, what's up, Toronto 6? Yeah, it's tough out there. I mean, the whole it felt like your whole queen side just wasn't in it, and then as soon as I played queen h5, the attack is really rolling.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna say I didn't get adopted, and that's gonna be the biggest accomplishment for tonight.
It's true. That's facts.
True.
That's facts.
Facts. Yeah.
Okay, we'll switch up the opening here. Hey, what's going on, Hurricane Matt? I will join you in those shots. I just need a bit here. Having my booster juice, you know. Probably get this knight to e5, d6, knight back to d7. Rook c1, we'll go knight e5. Just because there's always a threat of knight d5 once the rook gets there, so I gotta be a little careful. We'll threaten this, b3. Honestly speaking, probably not the best move. I think rook c1 was fine there. I'm gonna be a little aggressive here. Not sure this is the best move, but you guys can see the idea at least. If the rook goes on c1, we take, and we're not going to take again. We're just going to leave that isolated pawn there. Yeah, we're just going to castle next. She could try to move the knight here, something like that. Like try to, yeah, I think that's a good move. I'm still going to castle though. If she goes here, I think I play c3. This one, I have the 2 bishops, and I'm about to play d5. I think that's my idea. d5 is, I think it's a big move. So rook c1, I think we take it. And d5 if rook takes. If pawn takes, I'm gonna bring the queen back to c7. Yep, that's a better move though, I think. Rook takes, d5 was looking really good for me. I also always like to think about h5 here. I think it's just the time, Hurricane Matt. Early shots are always tough. Whether it's me or Eric, I think we always... Because you asked me for shot earlier, I also said no. Simply because I have to get some of the sustenance in. So that I can take more shots. That's the logic. That's the logic.
I know everything hasn't been quite right with me.
Okay. Just play a soft move there for a sec. I was thinking h5, but I think I'm better positionally here, so I'm not going to compromise the king side.
Very confidently. But it's
This
going
knight
to be all right
can
again.
also this knight can also reroute pretty comfortably, I think.
I feel much better now.
Queen has to go to c2. Bishop a4 is going to kick it away and pick up that. There's no queen b1 either. f4 was played to stop knight e5, but knight d7 is multi-purpose, so both squares are pretty dangerous. Let's get that rook involved.
Look, Dave. I can see you're really upset about this.
Okay. Bring that bishop back. I'm expecting this move.
Sit down calmly.
Ooh, knight c4.
Take a stress pill and think things over.
Okay. Takes. Here I can play bishop takes f3. Takes there, I take back.
I know I
Ooh,
made
it's actually
some
not so
very
clear.
poor decisions recently. But I can give you my complete
Yeah, I think we just take there if she did that.
back to normal.
Okay, G2's threatened here. Now we're gonna start that H-pawn thing I was talking to you guys about earlier. I guess this is simplest. Just by rook takes or bishop takes G2 and mates.
Alright, I don't know. I just need to, I think we gotta go a little bit more than 10 games, honestly. It's looking like this is gonna be too close.
Yeah, I completely agree. We might need to win by 2, get that clause in there.
Okay, 1 by 2, 1 by 2.
Well, this was definitely a better one because it pretty much came down to at least the even time scramble. But dropping the e-pawn made it a lot easier for me.
Yeah, I decided that I'm just gonna
Lunatic.
tell chat I'm playing like CLG. I'm playing just like my org. Can't finish in the top 8 in the LCS.
Oof. It's not too soon for that, right?
Not too soon,
Okay,
no.
good. Okay, so CLG is a fair game right now.
Yeah, CLG is fair game right now.
Got it. That's good to know. I'm gonna have to tailor some of my chirps for that. Let's get a Fianchetto in here. So, 97. Getting the light square bishop in these positions always feels good, man. Sometimes you can go for this tactic where you go e5 at the end. I think it's a little sus here. You know, bishop takes. It's not great, but at least we have the 2 bishops. We can try to open things up there. It's not the style of position I would have enjoyed. I think we can play bishop f3 though, because still after the bishop goes back, we play e5. I was gonna take, but after e5 there's queen d5, unfortunately. Let's go a4, bishop d2, knight b6. I might just go bishop a5. Actually, like, surprisingly annoying. It's definitely a pretty even game right now. Okay, I'd like to see this, so I'm just provoking that. Maybe she was gonna do it anyway, so my move probably doesn't look too intelligent, but I like having the light squares here. I like having the light squares. Very good move. I always hate to see good moves. So let's try to get some trades in. And this knight, I don't know, it could get to a5, could get to a3, depends what she does here. See, I might have one of these 2 squares available depending on her move. Here. Oof, it's like close to working. I feel like I'm gonna end up doing it anyway. Doesn't quite like win or anything like that. Just queen f8. So that whole thing was not particularly impressive by me. Okay, let's go here. Attack this pawn. I think I want to get like h5 in. Start pushing these pawns a little bit here. Trying to gain some space on this side of the board. Queen g4 next hits the knight. Also queen c8 might win a pawn here. Yeah, I want my queen on d5. Looks pretty good there. rerouting pretty nicely. F5 looks correct now. Queen's on a great square, covering the diagonal from all the checks. Okay, let's just take a moment just to stop that pawn there. So if we ever go to an endgame, I have dark square bishop, she has dark square bishop, pawns are in dark squares, better for me. So we're just taking that precaution there. Go g4 as well. I think I have to get this guy. Yeah, let's go g4. And we should be able to win this. And there we go. Okay, I see you. You're really starting to pick things up here near the end.
All right, well, I don't know. I need to play better. That's the only thing I can say.
In some ways, I would say that's probably the best game.
Really?
I mean, that was like...
It was
even
like
to
a
the...
solid game.
Yeah, it's very solid.
It was
Very
really
solid.
even, but I needed to not lose that last pawn.
D4, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, though, again, it's being tricky at the end because when I played knight c4 and got to trade off the knights, all of a sudden the endgame is like so easy to pre-move. Everything's locked, I have pawns.
I keep remembering that you're a god at bullet, and like you being like having 10 seconds means nothing.
yeah. This happens to me sometimes when whenever I'm playing like Naroditsky or something. 5 seconds for me and 5 seconds for him. I mean, it's a lot, big difference what we can do with those 5 seconds. That's for sure.
Hyper bullet.
Yeah.
Gods.
But you have to keep the pieces on. Like if I don't have knight c4 there, your knight's jumping around checking me. I think it's way trickier. Way trickier.
All right. Well, now I know, and this is also good for everybody in chat, right? To know how to play bullet games if you want some chess improvement lessons.
Yeah, this is a rarity, chess improvement, and so people on my stream, they don't get that ever. So this is.
Mine don't either. You know, I haven't even played chess in like a month.
That's great. So. That's great. So we're teaming up and providing, the best that we can offer here in terms of education.
We're teaming up and providing the chess content that they want.
Not the one that they asked for, but the one that they deserve.
Yes. All right.
G-Fish, thanks for 33 months, man. Getting close to 3 years, absolutely. Karakhan. Love it, G-Fish. How we feeling tonight? Just doing some odds matches right now. Eric was streaming earlier. He's around. I think the vibes are good. I think she knows what she's doing this opening. This was a mistake for me to play into this. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I'll put it that way. Yeah, well, it's like knight d4 coming. I'm going to take the opportunity to play a6. I think a6 is kind of crucial. Okay, let's move that. Now knight c6 next. Jeez, I'm really being assaulted here on the king side. Castles next. Queen c7. This is definitely going well for her. Let's hit that pawn. There we go. There's an attack. There's something. It's not even a real threat because this knight is hanging. Okay, I'm playing f6 next. We got to go f6. It's the only way to try. I think. Take that. Bishop on e4. I don't really know what I'm doing next. That's the issue with my position. I have no clue what to do next. I'm literally gonna play king h8. I have no clue what to do. I'm just gonna react to whatever she does. But she's threatening this. I'm gonna get the hell out of there. She's coming with c4 next. This is really annoying. Okay, rook c1. Maybe I go bishop g5. There's something. Yeah, I truly don't have ideas here. I have like no clue what I'm doing. Gotta put this bishop on c7, hit the pawn. She might go bishop d3. So again, I'm planning for the endgame. All the pawns are on dark squares. I'd love a light squared bishop trade. And I want to have these two bishops as the ones left. Rook f3. Okay, it seems a little weird because I get to take the f file now. I'm gonna reroute that. That's a good move. I'm gonna follow up with what I said though, which is trying to look for those trades. Let's get the queen back around now. I'm loving the end game that I've got here. Rook f1's a big threat. Queen in. Probably should have just taken that. She's gonna go bishop d4 now. I'm gonna go bishop here. I'm threatening. I don't know if it's mate, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely not mate or anything. I think I'm gonna keep the queen on here. Queen g4, she drops the rook. And here, do I have this move? She's gotta go bishop or queen to g1, and then I take this pawn. Okay. So the most important thing is control this diagonal. Let's just push the pass pawn. And she won't have any checks, so it means I can get all the way to here. And then the magic square is going to be c2. If I get queen on c2, everything is kind of covered. Okay, so I really want to go here and here. And once I'm on c2, it's the magic square, d2, no checks. Just wins. GG.
Oh my god, okay, we're 1 point away from the, oh.
Yeah, luckily I have that 2-point separation. That was the extra clause we had.
Yeah. 2 point separation, because this is a very close match, right?
Yeah, that's what they do in tennis. Win by 2 when it's super close.
Yeah,
same,
exactly.
Same thing here.
Same thing in tennis, you know, advanced.
So I have to admit, I was saying this out loud, I had no clue what to do most of that game. I was just like waiting to trade pieces.
I don't know either. I feel like I was just moving pieces around. What was I doing?
Yeah, I thought you had a great opening. I think you should have chucked in a6 in the opening. Maybe before knight d4. So
Yeah,
just
probably.
throw in an a6 and then my pawns are a
That's
lot
why
worse.
I pushed my pawn all the way up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, right? Like, why did I not just play a6? I don't know, man.
It looks
I don't know.
annoying to me.
Yep.
But yeah, that seemed like an opening that you knew like pretty well. I don't know if that's true or not, but you seem like you were very.
You think I know any openings?
Okay, let's just say if that's the case, then on the scale of the openings that you have no clue about, you had the most clue about this one.
All right, sounds good. I'll take that.
There we go. She definitely knew what she was doing. I had no clue there. All right. Let's go for d4. Yeah, Gritty Willis. I pull that one all the time too, though, you know? Gritty, thanks for 22 months. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so these moves are gonna happen. Pretty sure. She might go for e5. It's not the end of the world, though. Opens up my bishop pretty nicely. Probably got to get an h3 in there. Bishop f5. Maybe I should put queen c2 to stop bishop f5, honestly. Bishop f5 seems like a very kind of normal, good move. I'm going to do something a little controversial here. I'm going to allow these pawns to get doubled. And, interesting. Do I go here? That's actually a tricky move. Another controversial move by me. This is I have to admit, this is quite a sketchy game. I'm trying to bring the rooks to the middle here. Okay. She really wants me to take this. I'm going to do it. Now I have the 2 bishops. I'm trying to bring that bishop back to f1, play g3, take control of dark squares. That's probably the only way my position gets rough here. Okay, now ideal square is d3. So let's first of all improve my bishop. We'll improve the knight, and then we'll improve this bishop by bringing it to f1. Or sorry, yeah, to c1. Excuse me. Covering the f4 square, bishop on d2. We can start to get these pawns rolling. Okay, I'll take that. Now if c5, I just take it. I got a great blockade, and this a pawn pretty much goes all the way. So a4 is gonna be my next move. If d5, I can just take it. Knight's fantastic here. I'm pretty much never gonna move that the rest of the game. a5 is next. Yeah, just a5, make a pass pawn. If b5, just step back here. So again, a6 defended, and we'll probably use the b file to penetrate. This knight's just covering everything. Okay, so this was always my plan to deal with that, but honestly at the moment I think I'll just let it happen. Just because I don't know, as long as I blockade on the light squares, I'm not feeling scared. And I just want rook b7 here. Okay, so we're gonna block that push, of course. We want rook b7, bishop's being hit here. Rook c1 also should net me a pawn. A bishop a3, I can still take it. And rook c8, we trade, go a7, and I think that's unstoppable. Otherwise, like, just like rook b7, sort of penetrate slowly, a7. And we've evened up the time, so that's important. Let's get that rook in. There's also back rank issues. I think this should be over now because there's not even bishop d6 to cover. So I just basically rook c8 wins next move. So rook f8, rook c8, bishop d6. I just trade the rooks and go.
That was a little GG.
Hey, good games, good games.
Good games. Alright, that was not close at all, but at least I didn't get adopted.
He didn't, definitely not. That's a fact.